Now, President Akufo Addo has been presented with a doctorate degree from the University of Sorbonne in Paris. The university conferred the award to the president in recognition of his commitment to establishing the values of democracy in Africa and Ghana.
This is the fourth honorary doctorate degree to be conferred on the president. Receiving the honor, the president was delighted to be in the company of Pablo Picasso, Kofi Annan, Mike Tyson, and Nelson Mandela as persons who have also received honorary doctorate degrees from Sorbonne University. In his acceptance speech, he addressed issues on climate change, equity and justice, reform of the multilateral system, and the importance of strengthening international cooperation amongst others. Amongst nations. On climate change, President Akufo Addo recounted events at the just-ended Summit for Financing Africa to Climate Change in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and noted that Africa contributes only 4% to the global production of greenhouse gas emissions, but it is the region of the world where the consequences of these are felt most heavily. He explained that the Adaptation Summit's mission ahead of the conference of the party Egypt was to mobilize $25 billion by 2025 to mitigate the consequences of climate change in terms of food security, resilient infrastructure, creation of suitable jobs, and green finance. With Africans' 1.3 billion inhabitants representing nearly 18% of the world's population, he told the gathering that this population will balloon to some 2.5 billion by 2050. As paltry as it was, and with G20 countries responsible for 80% of emissions, President Akufo Addo stated that Africa left Rotterdam with pledges of $55 million outside of the pledge of the African Development Bank to mobilize 12.5 billion United States dollars. To this end, the president told the gathering that African leaders have a duty to build, together with their respective population, fairer societies where women and children, but also the most fragile, are treated appropriately.